Hello, brothers and sisters. My name is Elena Huerta. I'm an artist counselor and healer. I do healing sessions, counseling sessions, and I go to school for metaphysical sciences. I learn a lot about New Age ideas. I learn everything from world religions to psychic abilities to one of the classes that I'm working on right now is actually chakras and auras. And although I've done a lot of research in this on my own, it's great to have this opportunity to have some kind of curriculum to go off of, to have meditations to go with it. It's wonderful. I received a question today. What are chakras? Now, if you're not familiar with chakras, they're an Eastern type of modality that is used for healing. Chakras are energies. It's an energy system. It's channels through which our mental, physical, and spiritual bodies connect to one another in this reality. There are hundreds of chakras. You've got chakras in the palms of your hands, you've got chakras in your elbows and your joints, you've got chakras all over your body. However, whenever we are talking about chakras for healing purposes, to actually acupuncture, if you're familiar with that, that works with chakras. They put needles into the areas where your chakras are located to help clear up energy that is stuck within these channels. Well, chakras, whenever we think about them, there are hundreds. There are hundreds all over your body. However, there are 7 major chakras that run up and down your spine. You have your grounding, your red chakra, which is at the base of your spine, your root chakra. Right above that, about 3 inches below your navel, you have your orange chakra. It holds your creative energy. It's like the egg of creation where your reproduction system is. It is your life force energy, where your life force energy is housed, is in this chakra. Right above that, about right here in the center of your stomach, kind of little above it, you have your yellow chakra, which has to do with your willpower. It's called your sacral chakra. And this is where all of your stamina is stored, your determination, like I said, your willpower. Above that, you have your heart chakra, which is located right in the center of your chest. And this is your love chakra. This is where your heart is. It is how you can open your heart, is kind of working with this heart chakra, opening that up, opening your heart to other people, to love, to loving yourself, to loving all of nature, to communicating with the earth. This color is green for this chakra. Green and pink are the main colors for this particular chakra. Above that, you have your throat chakra, your blue chakra. It houses your communication ability. If you have a sore throat, you might have something you're not saying, something you're not recognizing. If you feel stuck energy in there, it means that there's something getting in the way of your communication, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a mental state or a belief. There is something that is blocking it. If you are not fully able to express yourself, if you're not fully able to communicate your truth, there could be something there, and it might be worth exploring. And nowadays, even I find myself still clearing out my throat chakra now that I'm starting to express myself more verbally in this world and talk to people and be my true self. I find myself clearing out these chakras more and more every single day. And we all are, especially with the advancements that we're making right now into the 5th dimension, into the love dimension, where our bodies are resonating in unconditional love. Of course, our spirit comes from unconditional love, but now our bodies, this physical dimension, is moving into that same reality. It's so wonderful. And you also have your 3rd eye chakra in the middle of your forehead. Your pineal gland is located in the center of your forehead, about halfway through, I believe, about halfway through. Your pineal gland has every function of an eyeball. It can perceive information, it takes in information into your body to absorb. And it takes in this information, but it doesn't have a lens. Of course, it's not externally out like your actual eyes, but it is perceiving information from outside of you in a more, kind of like an antenna, if you prefer. And above that, you have your crown chakra at the top of your head. This is, for your third eye chakra, this is indigo. Color for your third eye chakra is indigo. And at the top of your head, you have your crown chakra, which is actually purple. Purple, and it connects you to the universe. It is your connection to the etheric realms, to everyone around you, to your connection to spirit. And if you find yourself having headaches, as I discussed in a video earlier, you might want to explore these higher chakras and do some research, feel it out, see if something might be blocking you. I've found in the past I have intentionally closed off this chakra, and you can do this energetically. You can close off this chakra, essentially make yourself invisible. Energetically invisible. People can still see you, but it's almost as if you're not there because they can't feel you. And this is very interesting to me. I've got a rabbit that I take care of, and they are especially apt at making themselves disappear and making their energies kind of hide. And I find that really interesting, that you can kind of do the same thing if you are unconsciously or consciously blocking off your ethereal chakras, your connections to the higher realms and to spirit. This is just meant to be a quick overview of chakras, just a little introduction of information for your own use, for your own knowing. I've got more links on my website, www.crystalangelhealing.org. I do incorporate chakras into the healing sessions that I do. I do incorporate them into an alternative form of counseling and consider them because they are very important. If you imagine like each chakra, say your heart chakra, or your throat chakra, since that's where the camera is right now, you can see that. You have like a cone-like energy that radiates out and in front of you, and you have a cone-like energy that radiates out behind you. Now, the energy that is radiating out in front of you is the energy that you're giving. It's the energy that you're expressing to the world. And behind you, the cone of energy that comes out behind your chakras, now that is where you are receiving. And either one of these areas could be blocked and could be manifesting symptoms. If you are experiencing something within one of these chakras, within one of these areas, it is possible. It is very possible. It's possible to block off our own chakras. Maybe we have a belief that is from this life, from childhood. Maybe it's from a past life, from an untimely, unexpected death that happened. I know I've worked through some of these issues in the past, and other people have experienced similar things as well, similar occurrences. And, all I can say is you have the ability to do whatever you want to do. If you feel something getting in the way of you being your true self within this energetic system, know that you are infinite. You are infinite. Your spirit is infinite. We have our bodies and we have our spirit, and our spirit inhabits these bodies. It's like a vessel for us to go about and create and manifest in this physical world. It's so wonderful. And even whenever you dream, you dream and you have a lucid dream, it feels so real. Your spirit is going out of your body into another realm. It's experiencing something else. Then whenever you wake up, you come back. And it's just a beautiful cycle. You can astral travel in meditation. You can purposefully go out of your body and go other places, for which I would make some suggestions. If you have not done this before, I would suggest talking to myself or somebody else before you do, just to know what it is that you might want to take into consideration whenever you're doing this. I'm just saying this as an example of, we are spirits, and we are in this body. It is our vessel, and that's why, again, it's so important to take care of this vessel, because we are infinite. Our bodies are finite. Everybody eventually does die. Eventually. Whether or not you want to, whether or not you come to terms with it, is just the way that life works. It's always ebbing and flowing. We can come back and experience, and if we make a mistake, we always have the chance to try again. And that is a very wonderful thing. But I hope this was helpful. Again, just beginning introduction to chakras. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, post on forums. If anyone else has any advice, maybe they can answer your question as well. Thank you for tuning in.